Oh my god. My genius is unparalleled. Is he coming back for more? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of Basement Monday. My name is Ben. I work on the marketing team for Blimflux Studios, who are currently developing Round of Aces, which I might remind you is in early access. So if you want to check out the game, please do so on Steam. Today I feel like playing in Parentporth because I do that so rarely. There is one thing that I struggle with in this game, and that is being attacked. There are different ways of dealing with being attacked, and I want to try something today that might be a good solution. So I'm going to get a base going here. Now you see, when these planes attack, they leave an explosion of boom. So ideally your base would be kind of scattered out throughout the map so that the damage would be minimal. But what if, pray tell, I have a solution to this epidemic? So I think the question is, how can I build a base that is efficiently spread out to minimize damage from an attack? What if I create a base that is long? Now this is all a question of learning by doing, of course. I've never done this before, and it seems like a really stupid idea. But my god, I'm going to try it out. So I'm building all of my storage zones kind of perpendicular to each other, but only in a single line. So that if a bomb attacks, it can only attack one small corner of it. Now it looks, I need to create like a cover for the storage zones, and it looks like it costs a lot, but area wise it's still the same amount as any other storage zone, right? It's just all squished together. So let's turn all of this into tarp. There is absolutely no way that this is a bad idea. See, this is beautiful right here. This is the future of base building. Now I will say, although I have absolutely committed to this idea, the more I execute it, the more I understand why bases don't look like this. It's just a really dumb idea. So you remember when I said this was a bad idea? I take it back. This is genius. Crazy inefficient to begin with, but once everyone has like their own little work, their own little jobs to do here and there, it suddenly becomes not so bad. Everything is spread out. I will say that I haven't been attacked yet, and my runway is so far away from everything. The only thing I have to do is to make sure that, oh, people have to sleep close to their planes. Ooh, that's gonna be nasty. They have to sleep close to their planes, but not close to each other. So I think I'm just gonna follow the same principle of my genius and do this. Okay, so life update. I've got 3 planes. I got a couple of missions now going in. Things are going well. I haven't been attacked yet, but I think I got a good thing going here. So I got my first shipment, and now I got to define where do I want to put my bow for maximum protection. This really depends on where the enemies come into attack and where my guys sleep, actually. So I need to put this close to the beds. I am a genius. Tactical masterminds go right there. Let's recap after an hour of gameplay. I have created a base that was supposed to protect all of my resources and people. For that, I've spaced everything out. I've created lines of storage zones instead of, like boxes, so that if there's an attack, it'll attack only a smaller area at once. I've done the same for beds, and I've also spaced out all of my workbenches so that if there is an attack, only one thing at once can be attacked. So far this plan has worked, but I only say that because I haven't been attacked yet. Everything is spaced out very well, but I have sacrificed pretty much every sense of efficiency that a base can have. So if you're wondering why bases don't look like this, there's a reason for it. My runway's all the way over here. People sleep in these 3 lines here, like all of the beds are in here, and that's ridiculous. But I am so excited to get attacked because this bow fort, this one single bow fort, is going to protect everyone before anything gets destroyed. All right. So I am aiming for 0 deaths this run and minimum damage to my infrastructure and resources. Now we've got to add all of the bells and whistles around this place for maximum sleep efficiency, boost morale, that kind of stuff. Oh my god. Ongoing attack. Ongoing attack. Here we go. Here we go. The moment of truth. It's the easiest attack. If this works out, life is good. Oh my god, where is it? Oh my god. Oh my god, what happened? There he is. Where's he going? Where's he going? What are you? He got nothing. He got nothing. He did 0 damage. I didn't get him either, but he did 0 damage. The plan worked. My genius is unparalleled. Is he coming back for more? Oh my god. Did I just single-handedly win World War II? Here we go. We've got another attack going on. Still a level 1 attack. It's a nothing attack. Ah! No, they took out my plane. All right, okay. Okay, they took out 2 planes. Okay, that's a calculation error on my part. I should not have placed 2 planes next to each other. I didn't know the bombs would be that effective. But we did take out their plane, so that's something. Ah, that is heartbreaking. That is absolutely heartbreaking. Update after an hour and a half. The base has now progressed to God tier, in my opinion. Each bed has, you know, like a little radio, chest of drawers, fireplace, siren, for maximum efficiency when you sleep. Not efficient because I have to do this for every single bed, right? But still, I think the base, because it's been so spread out, has been safe from attacks. The only thing that has been destroyed were 2 Gluster gladiators, which, let's face it, are free. So the damage has been non-existent. Nobody has died, right? Nobody has died. And the base is thriving. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to activate a cheat to get some attacks in to see how efficient this base actually is. So I don't know what level attack this is going to be. Okay, so the attack that I can trigger is a huge ass level attack with heavy bombers, light bombers, and 2 fighter planes. So let's see. Alarm on. Sound the alarm. Okay. If my theory adds up, this base is going to be completely... Okay, I will admit I took a little bit more damage than I'd hoped. But if we analyze the attack, only 3 planes were lost, not a single person died, and in terms of resources, we only lost a roof and 1 sleeping area. Nothing else was damaged, no resources, so this might not have been the worst idea. And we took down 3 of their planes. Also take into consideration that was a level 5 attack, and we are still relatively early game. So all in all, I dare say we did a good job here. Congratulations on a new strategy for all of you guys out there. If this is what you're into, don't forget to credit me every time you make a base that looks like this monstrosity right here. So just for the heck of it, to end this video, I'm gonna launch another attack and see how we deal with that. Okay, this time it's just a level 3 attack, just a level 3. 2 fighters and 1 light bomber. Took out 1 fighter. Took out another fighter, or a bomber. And that's it. That was it? Nothing? Oh my god, do it again. Okay, another attack. Level 5 now, level 5. Let's go. Let's go. Okay, took out 1 plane. That's okay. Took out 1 plane. No, not my Beaufort. No. Okay, well, somebody died. Okay, that was not that bad, right? I lost 3 people who were in the AA gun. The AA gun itself did survive, but the people did not. So interpret that as you will. But in terms of resources, it wasn't that bad of an attack. Perfect base. Unbeatable. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed this video of this absolute monstrosity of a base. If you have a better idea on how to protect the people, please let me know in the comments below. If not, I'll see you next week on Base Builder Monday. Take care and have a great week. Bye bye.